Hello and welcome to my top 20 awesome Minecraft Pocket Edition / Windows 10 Minecraft seed video. The seed will be on screen. All seeds in this video will be in the description box, so it'll probably be easier for you to check it out there. The first spawn, you're going to spawn it right around this jungle area. You look up, or depends of whether you're in creative mode, you're going to be pretty much right along the borders of it. You're going to want to follow the border of the jungle / plains. Just keep on going over here, and you can cut through this forest right here. Just keep on going and you'll come across NPC village that's mostly in the plains but partially in the jungle, the outskirts of it. Pretty cool. It would be a little bit cooler if it was located right about here, because then it would possibly go along that big tree right there. But it's still pretty cool nonetheless. You could end up expanding the village into the jungle if you want to. That's pretty much it for this seed. Let's go on to seed 19. Seed number 19 is right there on the screen. It will also be in the description box. And you're going to spawn on a double village, I think. Yeah, double village island, which is pretty cool. I always like village islands, mainly because I don't know, it just reminds me of like a port town, and depending on the way it forms, like to me it also reminds me of Atlantis. As you can see, you got a pretty decent formation, although some of it does overlap like over there in the farms, but I think it just adds to the appeal in my opinion. That's pretty much it. On to seed number 18. For seed number 18, you got a snow village spawn. It's partially in the, or it's mostly in the plains and partially in the snow biome, which is pretty cool. You do got a blacksmith chest in the area, the surroundings. Got a decent sized snow biome, relatively flat here as it only goes up a couple at a time, and you got an ice spike biome over there for the, oh, that guy's done for. Then you got for loot 2 iron chest bodies and saddle and some obsidian. That's pretty much it for this seed. One last look and on to the next seed. Seed number 17 is right there on screen. Will also be in the description box. You're going to spawn in a plains / desert village. You got Savannah plateaus and biome over there. Pretty cool spawn. Relatively flat. Got loot really close to spawn. The loot is 2 iron helmets, some apples, ink sac, and iron leggings. If you go over to the well right where I'm about to stand, right here, dig straight down, a little bit down, and you should break through into a stronghold right at spawn. I'll let you guys explore the stronghold because that's half the fun in my opinion, and take one last look at the surroundings and on to the next. Seed number 16 right there, and you're going to spawn relatively close to a jungle / plain / water village, which is pretty cool. It does have a blacksmith chest. As you can see, you got some nice hills over there in the distance. The loot is right there, and some gold, iron pickaxe, and some bread, which is pretty cool, or a pretty good start. Not the best. Best would be having diamonds, good amount of them, but can't complain. Take one last look. Got a lot of watermelons over there. And on to the next seed. Seed number 15. You're going to spawn in a plains relatively close to, I think I want to say a spruce wood forest, but I'm not sure if that's the actual name for it. But if you cut across this area, or follow the border, you're going to come across a small NPC village that's right next to my favorite wood in the Minecraft game, which is spruce wood. This does have a blacksmith chest. The loot in here is some iron, some apples, a saddle, and iron chest plate. take one last look at the surrounding, which is pretty cool right there. Got like the nice little river. Overall, in my opinion, probably one of my favorite village seeds of all time. And surrounding area looks pretty cool as well. Seed 14 on screen. And got a pretty cool village in my opinion. This is another pretty awesome one. Goes out into the water quite a distance, and I definitely really like this. I mean, you got a nice area, so if you could build a boat, you could end exploring the water, the ocean. If you want to build like a nice ship area or docks or something here, you have the ability to do so. This does have a blacksmith chest area. The loot is iron sword, iron shoes, I can't remember the exact name for it, iron chest body, obsidian, apples, ink sacs. I think that's it. Take one last look at the surrounding and the village itself. Pretty nice village all in all. I definitely love the fact that you do got a, like the well is like on top of a hill in the center of the village, which is kind of cool. You got some nice little hill slash mountain formations over there in the distance. Seed number 13 will be on screen and in the description box. You're going to spawn in a plains next to this water area right here. Pretty nice surroundings. The main feature is a village over here. Definitely like the way this blacksmith place kind of looks like it could be kind of like a bunker of some sort. I mean, it goes down like this. There. The loot is saplings, iron leggings, iron sword, gold, bread, and iron boots, and some apples. Just look at the village. It's kind of in the hill area, and over there you kind of got like a little hole in the wall that leads to a cave, which is kind of cool. And that's it for this seed. What we got is seed number 12. You can find it in the description box. I have to remind you a lot because it gets asked quite often enough. Got an amazing extreme hills, mountain formations, relatively close to spawn. This right here is probably my favorite feature of this specific mountain. I just don't know why. I just like the way this is formed. Kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, like a dinosaur of some sort, or maybe an ostrich, I don't know. Amazing overhangs. Really good seed with a lot of surface coal. Let's take a look up at the surface. Pretty good for building as well. You could end up building bridges and having like a village right on top of this. Amazing mountain formations. And you got some more cool mountain formations over here. Take one last look at the surrounding. And on to the next seed. Seed number 11. Got a nice surrounding. You're going to spawn on the plains or in the water by this desert village, which is pretty cool. Part of it goes onto this desert slash hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it. Overall, pretty cool seed. I like that the blacksmith chest is actually on the hill. Got loot, bunch of apples, iron, and I think iron leggings. Yep, iron leggings. Let's take a look at the surrounding. Got more desert, some plains, some mushroom tree things over there, savanna. That's pretty much it. Take one last look at the village. And that's all for this specific seed. For seed 10, we're halfway there. The seed will be in the description box. Got a nice plain slash savanna spawn. Got some savanna hills over here. The main feature is in the savanna. Got a nice savanna village that's partially on this hill, which is pretty cool. I mean, I like the way that is. That could end up being turned into a tower. A loot. Get out of the way. Got iron helmet, iron shoes, iron ingots, ink sacks, and some bread. There might have been something else there, but it's blocked. Then you got a Mesa biome relatively close to spawn with a bunch of Mesa spikes, which could end up being turned into some kind of, I don't know, could be turned into like some kind of village with like it on the, this thing has like a, I don't know, pillar support that. Just food for thought. But anyways, that's it for this seed. Now to seed number 9. Seed number 8. You're gonna spawn in plains / mushroom village, which is pretty cool. You don't get to see many of these. Got a nice mushroom area biome right there, and a plains right there. And this one does not have a blacksmith chest, which doesn't really devalue this much. It's still a pretty cool village. Got one last look at the surroundings, and there we go. Seed number 7. Seed is right there on screen. Will also be in the description box. Got a nice spawn right here. You got 2 villages relatively close to spawn, which is pretty cool. You got one right here. No blacksmith chest, which is not that disappointing. And you got another one over here. Also does not have a blacksmith chest. Pretty cool formations right here. Got nice hill formations. But if you go over to the first village you come across, come over by this specific spot and dig straight down. And you gotta kill this guy because he sometimes does fall down with you if you dig right here. And you got a stronghold right underneath the village, which is pretty cool. I'll let you guys explore that. Seed number 6. You're gonna spawn on a nice survival island. The variety of trees to choose from. Kind of combine those 2 words there. Got birch and oak, which is not, it doesn't have my favorite tree in there, but a lot of survival islands don't have spruce wood. You got some islands off in the distance, but for the most part, it is a good portion of it is ocean. Another island in the distance. Some sheep, or 1 sheep and 1 cow. And that's it. Number 5 will be in the description box. Got a nice little spawn right here. Got if you follow along this mountain right here, you're gonna come across Ice Spike Village and Snow Village / Extreme Hills Village, and some lava right there. I don't know why sometimes the lava spawns out like that. You got a nice ice spike biome, which is pretty cool. You can end up expanding the village into that. For the loot in this village, or the blacksmith chest, I'm gonna get out of the way. Thank you. Got some iron, saddle, and some bread. Let's take a last look at the surroundings. Ice spike biomes, hills, some birch and oak, and plains biome for you to expand your village if you choose to. Seed number 4. Mainly for those who are honestly sick of the village seeds. Got a nice survival island, or triple survival island. 3 islands with 3 oak and 1 birch. You got a couple islands over there in the distance, but for the most part you are surrounded by water. That's pretty much it for this seed. Seed number 3. Got a nice little spawn. You got some ice spikes right at spawn, ice spike biome. Some trees. If you cut across this little area of ice spikes, you're gonna have another plains and snow plains with some ice spikes relatively close to the village, and another villager or zombie burning. I'm not sure which one that was. Looked like a villager, but it might have been a zombie. Iron leggings, apples, and some ink sacs. Take a last look at the surroundings. Number 2, we're almost done. Got it on screen. It will also be in the description box. Got a nice jungle spawn. Got a pretty decent sized jungle, and you have a Mesa biome right at spawn. Take it up a little bit, and as you can see, jungle, nice little, I don't know, lake. I definitely would love building here. Like if I ever decide to get around to playing survival Minecraft again, because I definitely dig in this lake right here with a couple little islands in the middle. Lastly, seed number 1. The seed is right there on screen. It'll also be in the description box. This is probably one of my longest, if not the longest, Minecraft seed video I've ever done. This one has a lot of villages right at spawn. You have one well, 2, 3, got a village over there, and I think there might be one more near here. Yep, right over there. There's a village over there. Let's check out the loot. The loot in first village is some saddle, bread, and some iron. The next one over here, that would have been cool if this one had a, like the third village would have had a blacksmith chest, because then it would have been 3 for 3. But sadly, it did not. Get out of the way. Iron, boots, obsidian, ink sac, and tree saplings. Got, where's that other village? Ah, here we go. Got a nice village over here. Take a look at it. Does not have a blacksmith chest, but it's right next to a lot of birch wood, which is pretty cool. If we head over into the desert, you'll come across the desert village. This one also has a Savannah hill right there, but this also has a I didn't notice that hole the first time, but this does have a blacksmith chest for the people who really like loot. Get that out of the way. Obsidian, iron leggings, and some bread. That's pretty much it for this top 20 Minecraft seed video. It did take a while to do, so if you remember, please leave a rating, as it does help me decide on what I do for future content. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Seed number 9. Seed will be in the description box. You're going to spawn right in this specific desert village. It's partially on a river, which is pretty cool. Got a nice little cave entrance right there. The loot is some iron, bread, ink sacs, and some tree saplings. Got one village, which is close to spawn, which is pretty cool. I definitely like the way that is formed right there. Could end up turning this into your starting house, which is what I used to like doing a lot with a lot of desert temples. Got some diamonds, gold, bones, rotten flesh, some bones, gold, and iron. Some more rotten flesh, some more gold, and a bunch more bones. Then we got 2 more desert temples over in this direction. One right there, another right there. Iron, rotten flesh, bones, rotten flesh, a bunch more diamonds and some bones, some iron, bones, and gold, and on to the last desert temple, which is on the river, which is another cool formation and way desert temples can spawn. Got some bunnies right there. At least I think those were bunnies. Gold, rotten flesh, bones, gold, and rotten flesh. Some more bones, and rotten flesh, and some iron.